I saw the heavens crack wide and the sky turn lead. Not a word was spoken, but the atmosphere bled. A rider on a pale beast moving through the haze. Eyes like a furnace with a flicker in the glaze. He carries every secret and he knows every name. Faithful and true, all the world stays the same. In righteousness he judges and he wages his war. Something that the nations haven't seen before. The crown on his head isn't silver or gold. Ooh, it's the weight of the ages that the prophets foretold. No one knows the mark that is written on his skin, but the ending is certain before we even begin. He is dressed in a robe that was dipped in a flood, stained by the vintage and the pouring of blood. The word of the Father is the name that he bears, silencing the mockers in the worldly affairs. On his thigh and his vesture the title is clear: the King of all kings while the end draws near, Lord of all lords in the valley of the stone, sovereign and heavy on his ivory throne. Behind him the armies are dressed in the white, fine linen flowing in the dead of the night. No armor is needed for the legions of light. They follow the shadow of his infinite might. A sharp double edge from the breath of his mouth, striking the north and the east and the south. To rule with a rod made of iron and cold, fulfilling the visions that the elders have told. He treads out the winepress of the Almighty's wrath, leaving a trail on the narrowest path. You're watching the glory you cannot delay. The sun is retreating as he leads the way. He is dressed in a robe that was dipped in the flood, stained by the vintage and the pouring of blood. The word of the Father is the name that he bears, silencing the mockers and the worldly affairs. On his thigh and his vesture the title is clear: the King of all kings while the end draws near, Lord of all lords in the valley of the stone, sovereign and heavy on his ivory throne. Oh, behold the authority that crushes the pride. There is nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. The clouds are his chariot, the lightning is sword. Every knee is a witness to the power of the Lord. It's a heavy command, it's a terrifying grace, to look at the fire that is lighting his face. He is dressed in a robe that was dipped in the flood, stained by the vintage and the pouring of blood. The word of the Father is the name that he bears, silencing the mockers and the worldly affairs. On his thigh and his vesture the title is clear: the King of all kings while the end draws near, Lord of all lords in the valley of the stone, sovereign and heavy on his ivory throne. Oh.